What's up, everyone out there in Facebook, Instagram world? I wanted to kind of do a video this morning about vitamins and what do I take to help, myself keep from getting sick, to help, make sure I'm staying on top of my body with things that it may need extra of. We're all trying to eat healthy and trying to exercise and all that stuff, but sometimes you need extra vitamins for different things to help push your immunity, to help push just different parts of your body. And I'm going to explain what I'm talking about. So, I'm just going to go over what my daily regimen is of vitamins every day. And it's a lot. And a lot of folks are like, well, why don't you just take a multivitamin and then you'll be done with it. Multivitamins are good, but they don't contain as much of each vitamin as what you think that they do. So I personally like to take the individual vitamins so I know I'm getting the adequate amount of how much vitamins that I need. So I'm going to start out with elderberry. I don't have it, so that's why I'm going to start out with that, because I'm going to forget it because it's not sitting up here on the table. But because I'm going to go get some today. I ran out. But elderberry is something that I strongly believe in. I've took elderberry now for 3 years and never took it before until I started working in the nursing homes and teaching my dance fitness classes in for the seniors. And the first 3 months I was there, I come down with the flu. Never had the flu a day in my life. Never had the flu shot. Never had the flu. Worked there for 3 months, got the flu. And so then I was getting strep throat again, which everybody knows is my thing. So anyway, someone said get on elderberry and that it'll help a lot with that. I started elderberry 3 years ago. And I want you to know, for 2 straight years, I was not sick at all. No flu, no strep, no nothing. Like, it was amazing. And so I really believe in elderberry. Now, when COVID hit last year, then that's a different story. My immune system went way down. We ended up with COVID in December of last year. And so after that, I felt like my immunity just went down. So I have been really working hard at building it back up. So elderberry, number one, is what I take. So now that we're on the COVID topic, the doctor has said, I'm going to show you what I got here for COVID. And a lot of you might know that. I'm not sure if I can turn this around in video mode. Maybe not. Can't. Okay, so I'm going to show it like this. All right, so elderberry, the doctor said to make sure we were on vitamin D, and I got the extra strength form. Sometimes these are hard to find, these COVID vitamins, because everyone's taking them. But Chris and I both take D, we take the zinc, and we take vitamin C. Okay, and that's every single day. And even though we don't have COVID, yes, we took it every single day with COVID, but I've heard to continue it on. My doctor said to continue it on because that will help prevent that, because those are all things that help with getting rid of COVID, and hopefully it'll help prevent you from getting it. So I take those for COVID reasoning. Now, as all of you know, I've been working on my hair for like 5 million years of trying to get it to grow. So my hair salon, I finally found a hair salon person that actually knew what she was talking about, that everything she told me is working. So I got on these vitamins for my hair. So if you're trying to get your hair to grow, I took the hair skin. It doesn't really matter what brand. And really with all these, it doesn't matter what brand these vitamins go, because it's pretty much what you find in the store. Because a lot of vitamins now are gone because of COVID and just everybody getting sick. So I take a hair, skin, and nails, the biotin, okay, for my hair, and the vitamin E. That's daily for me for my hair growth, okay? And so I should say it's working, I guess. I don't know. Drinking a gallon of water a day, using all these Olaplex products I've been using, something's bound to be working somewhere or another. So that's my hair products that I use, and vitamins, I should say. Now, when I went to have my physical a couple months ago, my cholesterol was sky high, which it always has been. That runs in my family. My mom has high cholesterol. My dad has high cholesterol. My son has high cholesterol. So we all have high cholesterol. Now, let me say something about that. Just because it's in your family, does that mean you throw your hands up in the air and say, oh, well, it's all in my family, so I'm going to have it too? No, you can stop that. And I'll say, I've said this 100 times. Anytime you have anything like diabetes or high cholesterol or whatever in your family, that does not mean you're going to get it, okay? And don't just accept, oh, well, it's in my family, so I can't do nothing about it. Don't do that, because you can do something about that. All right, that just means you're higher risk at getting that. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. Doesn't mean, I've got cancer all in my family. My dad passed away with it. Both my grandpas passed away with it. My grandma passed away with it. Cancer is crazy. But guess what? They smoked like 3 packs of cigarettes a day. One of my grandpas was an alcoholic, so he drank so much it caused cancer in the stomach. And then you got my dad, who worked in a finishing company around chemicals all the time, and a certain chemical called Bandine, I can't even remember it now, starts with B, is what caused lymphoma, which is what he had. All right, and so yeah, all these people in my family has had cancer. But that doesn't mean I'm going to get it. That just means my risks are higher. So you know what? I got to be extra careful. So I know if I smoke a cigarette, my chances of getting cancer are higher than someone whose family who does not smoke cigarettes, because I have that higher risk. Okay? So I have to watch it. I have to watch the smoking. I have to watch the tobacco. I have to watch chemicals. Watch that kind of stuff. I'm scared to death when Chris gets out here and starts spraying for like weeds killer, the Roundup stuff. I do not like that stuff. I won't get near it. I make him wear a mask half the time that he, does it, because the fact that's a cause of lymphoma, which is what my dad had. And chemical again. So, doesn't mean just because you have it in your family, you're going to get it. But that just means you have to be more careful. Extra careful, okay? So my cholesterol was through the roof. So she told me to get on my doctor fish oil. So I take 2 of these a day, and I have changed my diet, which is the biggest part of it. No wonder my cholesterol was through the roof. I was eating fast food 24/7. So there's no reason why I have a reason to sit here and say, oh man, I can't believe my cholesterol's up, because I was doing it to myself. Okay, so hopefully with changing my diet the last 5 weeks and being on this, I think I go back in a month and a half, maybe 2 months for another recheck. I'm excited to see what my cholesterol is. It better be down, because I've done everything possible. So got cholesterol problems 2 times a day. Okay, now this is a little TMI for some of if you're a guy watching this, but women. Okay, I take iron 1 week out of the month. And if you know what week that is. Okay, that one. Okay, I take iron 1 week out of the month. Why? Because I went to the doctor also when I had my physical done, and I wasn't anemic, but it was like close to being anemic, but it wasn't anemic. So, she said, just, kind of watch it. And I told her, I said, this was a couple of years ago, that, every time it's that week of the month, I get so tired, which a lot of us do, and just kind of dizzy and no energy, and you're drained. And she said that's because my iron was dipping. And probably because I'm so close to being anemic, maybe that just pushes it over that little ledge. So she told me to start taking iron. Well, I'll start taking iron, but I know after that week is over, it isn't long, my stomach starts hurting, and I have to stop the iron, because it tears up my stomach. So then I kind of know, you just kind of learn your body. And I know, okay, I'm good. I don't need any more of that. And I don't take that. So I just take iron 1 week out of the month, if any of you women are having trouble with that. Okay? Now, all right. So we're going to go to, let's see, I've done that magnesium. Okay, so I started taking magnesium once a day for cramps. Dancing all day, felt like working out in the gym. I was so sore. Chris was so sore muscle-wise. So we were told to take magnesium. So we started taking this one once a day. Doesn't matter what brand. And I don't know. I haven't cramped much lately, but I'm drinking more water, which is also something if you're not doing a lot of will cause cramps too. So anyway, so magnesium is something that I take every day. For cramps, okay? B12, I just love B12 because it gives you extra energy. And like I need that, but yeah, I really do because there's some days I'm dragging and I have 9 million things to do. So I take B12 once a day. Okay. So some of you know earlier in the year, I started getting strep throat. And it was like, I think I had strep throat 3 times in about a 3-month period or less. And it was to the point to where she sent me to the ENT to get my tonsils out. And I was terrified because I've never had surgery. I did not want tonsils taken out. I heard that's rough on adults. Anyway, so she told me a couple things to start trying to see if it worked. And one of them was to get on allergy medicine. So I got on allergy medicine. I've never had trouble with allergies in my life, but who knows? Good Lord, as we get older, our bodies change. So I started taking an allergy pill every night before bed just because I didn't know if it was going to make me sleepy or not. So I take that and I started changing my toothbrushes every single week. Every Friday, I get a new toothbrush. So what I do is I just buy the cheap toothbrushes at Walmart that you get like 5 toothbrushes for $1. Yeah, there's probably better quality ones, but I'm going to throw it away in a week. So I started doing that, and she suggested doing the whole salt water gargle, but that was just too much, and I was like, I couldn't keep up with that. So I kind of let that go, but I've been good. Allergy medicine, changing my toothbrush. I've not had strep throat now for probably, I don't know, since the last one, back in June or July. So knock on wood somewhere, knock on wood. I'm hoping that that's helping with that. So sometimes allergies can do crazy things to our body that we don't even realize, like making us have a sore throat, and then maybe we're getting all that junk in there, the phlegm and all that stuff from strep, from allergies. It's settling, causing strep. That's kind of how it comes along. So anyways, I'm taking the allergy medicine at night, and then I change my toothbrush once a week. So far, that's helped that. Now, women. Okay, so I have all my life been really bad at getting UTIs or bladder infections, okay? And so all the time, and those are so painful. So one time I was on a trip and we were in Raleigh and staying the night to see a show, and there I go coming down with a really bad UTI. So Chris goes to the store and he didn't know what to buy. I'm just telling him about the AZO stuff, the AZO pills until I can get to my doctor and get an antibiotic. And so he bought AZO, which we all know turns your urine orange, so everything turns orange that you're wearing, and it's annoying. And so anyways, and then he bought something else that does the same thing, and then he bought this. Okay? So one of my good friends in my class is a nurse, and she said, Cindy, use this. First of all, it does not turn anything orange, okay? And second of all, it says, I'm going to read to you, max strength, fast relief of pain and burning, plus helps control infection. Guys, I take 2 a day. Whether I have an infection or not, I take 2 a day. Just to prevent it. It helps so much. Now, have I gotten them since then? Yeah. I'll get 1 or 2, but I've not had near as many. And so I take this 2 times in the morning, every day. And I've seen a significant change in UTIs. So if you're having problems with that, women, go get some of this. Walmart, $7. Okay? Beats having to go get an antibiotic and having to go to the doctor and being in all that pain. Okay? Now, as some of you know, from getting a bladder infection, UTI infection, you take the antibiotic, here comes a yeast infection. All right? So, just to help prevent that, I take 1 a day of the AZOs. And that's just to help prevent that. Because we know women are, really prone to get these. So I take 1 of these a day, and I take a probiotic. Okay? And so this helps a lot of stuff. Helps with preventing a yeast infection, but it also just gives our body the extra stuff that we need, in a lot of different ways. And there's 2 different fortifies. I always get the one for women, Everyday Care. Okay, great. This is the brand that I get. So this one, I do buy this brand because this is amazing. And the Cystex, I do buy that brand. Okay, because that's amazing. And of course this, I've never really seen any other brands, so I buy that. But everything else that I've got over here that I've showed you, it doesn't matter what brand. Okay, of vitamins, all right? So I hope this helps you out. And whatever you may be having issues with, if you're just wanting to get healthier, or maybe you have trouble with iron, or maybe, you have trouble with UTIs or yeast infections, or maybe you're just trying to prevent COVID as much as possible and getting sick, energy, B12, magnesium for cramps. Yeah, anything else over here? Fish oil for cholesterol. So anyways, hopefully that'll help you out. Staying healthy, staying on top of you is a lot of things. It's not just one thing. It's a lot of things. Exercising, eating healthy, taking vitamins, taking care of yourself. Okay? All right. So hopefully this will help someone out there. Y'all have a great day. Bye.